Are you ready to awaken, heal, and align with your highest self? I'm Heather Len, founder of Heart Alchemy Wellness, a spiritual life coach, certified Ayurvedic nutritionist, QHHT practitioner, and 300-hour YTT yoga instructor. I've dedicated my journey to guiding others through deep transformations through shadow work and energetic healing. Through Chakra Wave Tuning and trauma-informed sound therapy, I help you unlock your inner wisdom, balance your energy, and step into your true power. Whether through one-on-one sessions or through our immersive retreats, I'm here to support your path to wholeness. Join me on this journey of self-discovery and healing. It's time to reclaim your power, awaken your heart, and step into the life you were meant to live.
Grand day, my lovers. Coach Heather Lynn here. I hope y'all are feeling well and smelling well on this fine Tuesday morning. Woo woo, Mars Day. Followed by yesterday's new moon day. What seeds are you planting for the next 6 months, y'all? Yes, let's go ahead and tap into our heart. Yes, we had the new moon in Gemini yesterday. Yes, let me just get right to my mic. Tune y'all right up. All right, y'all. You know it's serious when Heather spends in the energy as soon as we dive in. Okay. Let's dive right into Daily Heart Alchemy. It's a daily podcast where we discuss everything health, wellness, awakening. You name it, we do it, we discuss it. Couple of announcements for the community, the collective community. We have the Dayton Reiki Sound Bath Share on June the 14th coming up. Y'all be there, be square. Then on the 19th of June, we have Astrology 102. Again, this is not necessary to complete 101 in order to join 102. I am seamlessly going to stitch those two together so that the people that did participate 101 will receive a whole new experience, but the ones that didn't participate will be caught up. So easy peasy. On the 19th, on Thursday, we have Release Your Inner Dragon. This event is from 6 to 9 p.m. and this will be at Alt Park. And of course, at the end of the month, we're going to have our Ascending to Our Roots. Finally, Crystal Light and I went last month and meditated and blessed the land. We were eager, excited, ready to go. Of course, Mother Earth's like, nah, now is not the time for you all to bring in your beautiful abundance in the tribe. So here we go. End of June, we doing it. Third time's a charm, baby. Third time's a charm. And there's still a chance to sign up. You could always follow the QR codes. All right. And then we have our Veterans Retreat coming up in July. So this is going to be a magnificent event. This is something that is new to the game and is going to be a game changer. We are going to be providing wonderful holistic services to the veterans that are attending. It's going to be a beautiful experience. It's going to be an approach to achieve wholeness for everyone involved. And I'm super excited to be able to be a part of this and to bring this magic to the community as well. And then of course, y'all need to participate in this one, because this one right here is the 8/8 Sedona Lionsgate portal, one of the most significant activation points of the year. In where? Sedona. What? Really? I mean, it's going to be a beautiful, magnificent event. Definitely check out the QR codes. It'll have all the links there. So all the retreats for the sacred community that we're hosting and bringing to the stage for 2025. There's so much that the community is doing. And there's another event, hang on, Sharonville. I believe it is next Sunday, hang on, June 22nd. Hang on, let me take a peep. June 22nd, there's going to be a community event. Hang on, let me see what it is because I just saw it on the community.
If you're craving peace but still searching for connection, this is your chance. Discover the Sacred Light Retreat in Hocking Hills. Join us for a beautiful 2-day holistic healing event hosted by Marcus, also known as Christolite, and the Sacred Kingdom community in stunning Hocking Hills, Ohio. Immerse yourself in holistic education and healing flow shops led by skilled practitioners. From shamanic blessings to shadow work, biofield attuning to morning yoga, this retreat offers a unique blend of activities designed to rejuvenate your spirit. Imagine hiking through lush trails, enjoying plant-based meals, and connecting deeply with like-minded souls around a campfire. Day 1 kicks off with a welcoming cacao ceremony, followed by powerful workshops and a sunset picnic dinner. As the evening unfolds, join us for flow arts by the serene lakeside. On Day 2, start your morning with a rising meditation and yoga session. Choose your path for an enriching hike complete with a picnic lunch and a group subconscious reprogramming meditation with Marcus himself. Wrap up your transformative journey with a vibrant hooping flow shop, leaving you refreshed and inspired. Tickets are available now, but spaces are limited. 1-day passes are $55, and 2-day passes are just $99. Scan the QR code on the flyer or text Marcus Christolite at 513-238-5580 to begin your sign-up process. Reconnect with nature, revive your spirit, and join our conscious community. See you in Hocking Hills.
I know it's 622. I know it's in Sharon Woods. I know it's a community gathering with Christolite and the Sacred Kingdom. So I'll keep you posted on that one. All right, let's dive right into this Mars, new moon, and Gemini energy. We are going to be diving in with our Dragon's Oracle. But again, let's go ahead and set our intention, plant our seeds for this practice. What is it that you are working on? What is it this morning that's weighing heavy on your heart that needs to be knocked right out, right? Is something, anything heavy, sniffles, aches, pains. Let's just take a deep breath in and send that place some love. Breathing in. Sending that place one more time. Love, light, acceptance. I hear you. Because we are what? We are raising the vibe. That is not our emotions. It is our emotion that's flowing through us, but it's not anything that we own. It is something that is designed to flow through us and for us not to hold on. So let's take another deep breath in. Releasing all that stagnant energy. And you're breathing in love and breathing out any energy that's not of love and not of light. What intention are you seeding for this new moon? It's a great time for any new adventures. Now is the time, baby. We talk about Christmas being, New Year's being the beginning of the year. Springtime is really when we're really supposed to be planting these seeds. And now, once we go into this energy, it's on like full spread, right? Because we started to harvest, start to plant seeds back in March and April. And, May's coming, and now we're starting to see these sprouts and, our fertilized crop beginning to come to fruition. All right, y'all. It's too early for this. Okay, so let's dive right in. The Dragon's Oracle, Dragon Rider Oracle, voila. And it's Christine Fader, illustrated by Elena Dudina. So thank you for all your beautiful magic. What is it? Collective. I'm taking flyers today, baby. I know you wanted that one. Okay. Archangel Raphael and Tobit. 30. Open up the heart chakra. Were we not just tuning in the heart just a minute ago? Yes, we were. We were using the F code right here, which is the heart chakra. Bang. All right, let's ring it again. Ding! Praise the fan. Praise the roof. Praise the roof. All right. Raphael and Tobit. Raphael's spoken. My name means God heals. Ooh, Shinapafune. We getting serious today. Because you know when the archangels come in and they mean business, right? It says you will receive the gift of divine order on every level. Ashe, if you want to claim that. Receive divine order on every level. Look at that. Now let's read the message, and it is a 3, which is obviously 30, which is rooted in the energy of 3. It says background, it says it's 30. I was looking up 3. Okay, 30. It says Archangel Raphael is full of good humor. He has a sunny disposition and really loves people. Let me get away from the glare. There we go. Raphael carries the holy sword named Glow, the sword of divine order. It's the blade, and precious stones are yellow as the sun, and it shines and radiates a joyful serenity. With this sword, Raphael can free the second chakra, the sacred chakra of every, or the sacral chakra of every person. Holy snippet. Did you hear that? Raphael can heal all that energy. That's a lot, because actually that's all the energy that's being exposed and transmuted in the collective right now. If you guys don't understand what's going on in the energy, currently that's a part of what's going on energetically, is that we are shifting to a higher frequency. Ooh, that was bright. Fun fact, how are we moving to a higher frequency? Well, first and foremost, there are less people on this earth. The energy that has passed recently over the past 5 to 10 years, it has been a part of the denser energy that the collective was having a hard time disrupting. Meaning they didn't want to change. Boom, let's be real. And since 1987, once this whole shift began, and if you guys didn't know, there was a sacred, I think it's a Secret Convergence Harmonics. In 1987, there was a summit where a group of individuals sang, meditated, praised, and this is a part of Chiron. If you've ever heard the channeler Chiron, then he was a part of this sacred convergence. And this is when the shift began. So in 1987 was when the energy started to increase in vibrational frequency. And our bodies had to start going through what's called an alchemical process, right? Turning wine into water, turning lead into gold. That is an alchemical process. Now, however, this is a cellular alchemical transmutation process that we've been experiencing. So what has happened is we've gone through certain astrological events that have stimulated our birth chart. And depending on how we act or how we didn't act or how we reacted is going to determine the outcome that we experience. Now, I'm just going to be open, fair, and honest. A lot of these individuals came in and they signed a soul contract coming together. These are the baby boomers, right? These are the first of the baby boomers. So they were the first to come in the masses, and they are the beginning stages of the frequency being raised because of the energy, because of the lack of shadow work that has been done on that particular generational lineage line. Right. So then, if they weren't alchemizing and transmuting all of these energies since 1987, at this point, they're at the top and they're like getting ready to blow that gasket. It's just the truth. So anyone that has not been going through a vibrational upgrade during this period, they're going to start seeing ailments at a rapid pace. I know y'all are going to like, this girl's talking smack. I am not. This is an astrological transit. This is something that has been predicted, and this is something that is a part of the great shift. Okay. I know it may not be, I'm just going to be honest, as a truth seeker, sometimes you have to tell the truth how it is. And a part of that is discussing the underbelly of the beast. The underbelly of the beast is that at one point we had a lot of people, actually 88 billion or million were born in the baby boomer years, 60 in the Gen X, and the new generation from like 2017 to like 2025, only 40 billion. Okay, so you can see we are producing at half of the birth rate. So that right there is kind of scary. But that's also new energy that is brought in as this old energy is being dissipated. And some of these energies are not going to be able to come back because they're just not in alignment with Mother Earth's vibrational frequency, the upgrades that's going on. And yeah, so we just have to be open to what we're seeing. Give everyone love and grace. And just remember that we signed up for this. And we signed up to either grow with it and grow through it, or we knew that the alternative was to stay stagnant. And what happens? Then then you start to get disease, ailments, and then, leading to obviously our demise, because we start to age and, become that, that no longer seeking fruit. Okay, we're full and we're satisfied and we're fulfilled in some way. And I'm just going to be honest, this can be on a negative level too. All right, as a past life regressionist, just being real, okay, and take this with a grain of salt, okay, guys? Because my job is to disrupt the patterns in the health system. Okay, so don't shoot the messenger. All right, I am a divine channel. I am a divine messenger. This information and this knowledge is being spoken through me as a conduit. Okay, so don't shoot the messenger. All right. So my job is to bring things to the foresight or to the upfront, and to highlight what is going on in the masses. Right. So this is what's going on. We have the baby boomers going out. We have the younger generation not producing near what we produce. And we are, having a massive death rate and low birth rates. And not only that, the ones that, our younger generations are having issues with fertility. And I'm just going to throw it out there. They have done studies on the COVID shots that females have basically lost 60% of their eggs over the period of the 5-year span since the shot, and that they only have about 40% of those eggs. Now, there's some good news in that, and there is some bad news in that. Okay. Y'all know we talked about the biofield. Y'all know we talked about the emotional body. We also talked about the emotional echo prints. All right. See, this is why you guys need to follow me every day, is because I start giving you little niblets of the things that are going on so that you understand it on a higher perspective. So when you see this in your community or in your family, you automatically know what's up. Right. So anyway, the study came out, truth bomb, that, the 60% of the eggs are gone. Okay, 60%. So we know that the eggs harbor 8 generations of, beautiful memories, knowledge, wisdom, good and bad. Okay, so which portion of it did it disrupt? Is the question. So the question is where was the cleanse? Was it, on the whole genetic field? You know, is it just the 4 generations, or is it the 8 generations, or are they still the same memory, emotional echo prints? You know, these are the things that my little weird mind get into. Okay? Just saying, because my brain thinks in frequency, and my ears and my gut feel frequencies, and I feel disharmony, right? I have the gene key, I'm the maestro. So if it's out of alignment, I'm going to feel it, right? That's also why I'm the heart alchemist, because I understand that the heart is the bridge from the lower to the upper realms. Long story short, we're going through a genetic overall global upgrade of energy. Okay. And it's a beautiful thing. Yes, there's a lot of things that are changing. There's a lot of moving parts that are going on, because Uranus is like, shit needs to change. Let me just disrupt all the stability, because what y'all are calling stability is false sense of security. Been going on since 2008. What's been going on since 2008? Well, hell, we lived through a whole lot. A whole lot. Okay, so now is the combination of all this shining light on all this age of deception, and Raphael is coming in with this light sword, right? It's yellow to take back our power, and we're shining light on all the oppression and the bull crap that was forced upon us, and all of the truth, which sometimes the truth hurts. Just being real. Just like I'm sorry if I strike a chord with anyone that did get a shot. I'm just going to be honest. Go get checked out. Check for yourself. You know, if everything's wonderful, great, then you're not one of the statistics that's a part of the study that's coming out that it's impacted our baby pool. I didn't make it up. I'm just the one following the Harvard study, like, damn, that's deep. And you know why I know? Is because when I go out to dinner, half the people are gone. Cities aren't busy anymore, y'all. I mean, are y'all paying attention? My dogs are going ham. You hear them going like scuttling around. And it's not about that. It's not fear. It's change. All right, and we knew it. We knew that once the baby boomers started going, that we were going to have, you know, it was going to get quieter. But what that means is that we need to start sticking together as community, because if we want to continue sustaining the life that we used to live, which is just not going to happen because there's just not enough people to support what we once had, it will be restructured into something new. You know, but I don't know. But this is what this healing is about. The great shift that's happening at 0 degrees of officially going in, like next year, that's serious. We are being asked this year to complete all the bullshit. Because by 2030, if we've not alchemized our stuff, right? The grand reset, you know, the big, do you know why? Because they had to do it before they couldn't do it. So anyway, the shot, that was heartbreaking to me today though, you know, and that I think it was like 40 million. It wasn't even billion. Like it was like something ridiculous, heartbreaking. But what that is cleansing our future so that they don't have all the noise and the disruption and the distractions that we had that created all the division and all the animosity and all of, let's be honest, the repression, the regression, all of it. Right? We are seeing a culmination of our father's sins. Period. Look at all the shit in the news. You know what I mean? Look at all this stuff. And it's been in plain sight. So what do we do about it? Right? Well, first we have to be open and trust that what we're seeing needs to be healed. That's first and foremost. Let's tap into our heart. Take a deep breath in. All of this energy that's coming into action to course correct all of this deception is coming at the speed of light. Ashe. Age of Aquarius, baby, coming in at the speed of light. And it is bringing divine order on every single level, right? Because with depopulation, that means that we have to start sticking together in order to be able to sustain and to be able to keep a structure that is remotely workable. And of course, we're all going to be fine, okay? We've been through this. Like, that's the thing that we forget. Like, how many times has the earth shifted, right? How many phases of evolution have we experienced, right? How many versions of our past selves have we seen things change, right? I was from Lemuria when that shit went down. I actually had a dream one night where I actually remember the volcano and like all the rockets or the lava just coming and shit just, you know what I mean? And then I just remember touching the ground finally, because I had this dream multiple times, y'all. Because this really, our fears are being highlighted so that we can bring them to surface to heal. And that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Is that a lot of people aren't ready to face the music and understand that there are facets of themselves that need a vibrational upgrade. And it's not a bad thing. We signed up for it. Evolution, baby, right? You either get on board or you get kicked off, and, you know, people evolve and grow around you. It's not, you know, the story is not changed. And, but it's reminding us that this is what's going on. These are facts that we have to deal with on a universal scale, on a global scale. And moving forward, if we are in a position where, you know, our future, you know, our children's, you know, we need to ensure evolution. So we need to start taking better care of ourselves. Quit eating some of the junk that is creating some of the dis-ease and the ailments that are, you know, creating the problems. But it's hard because it's all a part of the system, right? The woman on welfare goes to Dollar General. It's overpriced, but she gets all of her kids snackies and cereals and, you know, everything, sugar, not. I was a mom at 1.2, y'all, because I didn't know. But these are the things that we evolve past, and we have to even provide forgiveness and healing to ourselves for being unaware. All right? Because sometimes it's okay being unaware, but it's when you're unaware and then you stick your head in the ground like you don't know, that's when your soul will start seeping through the cracks like, hey, we got a problem, Roger. You're not facing it. And it'll start accidents, you'll have chakra imbalances, all kinds of stuff. So it says, it says a message from Raphael. Now, my friend, you have managed to create such chaos within your system. I am so impressed. I look at you and I see how much I have to do. Come, let's clear and cleanse this together. Give yourself a month and wish to visualize me every day, and the card will help you. Hold it over your heart. Imagine that I'm standing before you and my radiant being is entering you. I will work within to create divine order wherever you have left chaos. Woo! Meditate and recognize where fear desperation, rejection, and self-destructive patterns of behavior have become lodged within you. Did we not just say that we were going through a vibrational upgrade, and all you did not get rid of those vibrational discrepancies within your system? That what? It will manifest in some other way. And some of us signed up to be it that way. All right. I mean, it's just how the cookie crumbles, right? Okay, so it says, visualize yourself every day how my holy sword glow is cleansing your second chakra, just as we created it to do. Raphael is accompanied by the dragon called Tobit, who has been incorrectly described as a good and wise demon in ancient script. Oh, snap! About to make the Christians be like, oh, they talking about demons over there. Oh my goodness, let's go judge her. Thank God we ain't back in the day. Let's go see where that demon takes us. Let's go see where Tobit's going to take us on our magical, wonderful journey, because sometimes what we don't realize is a demon is just a facet of an unhealed facet. It's just unhealed. It's light too. I mean, that's the thing. We are all light. No judgments. Y'all judging. It says, I know as I am Tobit, the omniscient. I am not only wise. Ooh, who else is omniscient? Omniscient. I don't know. All right. I carry with me Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus. Hermes thrice great. The holy work to the path to perfect divine order. I cannot yet hand over this work to humanity because people would simply want to profit. What do we do as human beings? We want to take it and turn it into something. What else do we see like that? Wipe away your judgy eyes. I love you guys. I love everyone. You know, I taught Bible school for several years. I do believe in God. I just, I've been through hell and back, so I understand what the value of this means. And I don't need to be looking out there for redemption. I need to be looking at my own soul, in my own journey, in my own wounding, in my own unhealed shit for that advice. My own Christ consciousness in my pineal gland right there. That little thing right between your thing right here, like that is what connects you to the divine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do some breath work too. That might take you there too. So when you are ready, however, call me to your side and I will allow you to touch the Emerald Tablet and act as the tantamount to the initiation. Prepare yourself for the cleansing ritual and meditation. When you are ready, call me and I will allow you to enter my innermost being where the tablet awaits. Did we not just talk about me being from Lemuria and like I remember having past life remembrance about shit going down when it fell? Yeah. I also, Rebecca was telling me, which I believe that her and I were in the Egyptian temples together doing medicine practices back in the day. And I'm like, yep, that sounds about rich. Because I know that my soul essence, like my higher soul, has been many places. Now my meat suit Heather, my ego Heather, has only been this lifetime.
This is why you need to experience the Holistic Healing for Veterans Retreat, a sanctuary for your mind, body, and soul. On July 12th and 13th in the heart of Loveland, Ohio, Marcus Christolite of Sacred Light and former Marine Sergeant AJ Lardy invite you to the first ever Holistic Healing for Veterans Retreat. Picture this, 2 days dedicated to you. Dive deep into workshops on trauma healing, sound therapy, shadow work, and so much more. Imagine the tranquility of outdoor camping, the nourishment of plant-based meals, and the power of community healing. This retreat is not just another program. It's a quantum leap towards reclaiming your inner peace. Connect with experts like Heather Lynn from Heart Alchemy Wellness and the intuitive Sam. These practitioners are here to guide you through a transformative experience. Here's the best part, it's affordable. We know how crucial accessible care is. This retreat is designed with you in mind, ensuring that healing is within reach. Ready to embark on this journey? Scan the QR code on the flyer or text Marcus Crystallite at 513-238-5580 to secure your spot. Healing, connection, transformation, this is your time. Join us in Loveland, Ohio, and take the first step towards reclaiming your wellness. Remember, you're not just attending a retreat, you're joining a community, a tribe of veterans ready to heal together. So are you ready to heal? We'll see you there.
Okay, so let's get that straight. Meat suit number 1, higher self mini. Okay, so now that we got our message from Archangel Raphael and our demon buddy Tobit, he was so sweet though. See, judgy, don't judge a bookie by a cover. I just feel like being honoring. We're shedding snakeskin this year. You're in snakes, so I'm allowed being honoring, speaking my truth. Ashe. No, I actually, we all seek guidance through different various forms and no judgments. But I am telepathic and I do hear the judgments that do get projected towards me, even though they speak tongue too, which is the same shit I'm tapping into. And they be making spells too when they doing them incantations. There's no difference, y'all, is what I'm trying to say. It's just a form of different divination. Okay? All right. Don't get your panties in a bunch. All right, y'all. Let's do this Qigong. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, this Mars energy and this Gemini energy has got me like feeling honoring. Actually, I'm just being guided to speak up and speak the truth because right now we're in some serious shit with the health. Just going to be real honest. We have young men, young women, both can't produce because of stress, and other various things, plastics, environments, working all the time, birth control, this, that, there's a lot of things that are going on, but we really need to pay attention to that because our future begins now. So how are we going to redefine and recreate it with much love and much light, but also be honest and truthful and transparent about the reality of what's going on? Some people act like just because you're spiritual doesn't mean like you understand what's going on around you. You have to understand that. You have to be able to show discernment of whether or not it involves you or not. And don't put yourself in situations that don't involve you because that will drag you into situations that you're not in alignment. Well, hey, you might need that lesson. All right, y'all. So let's do our Qigong for the day. Qigong is an Eastern modality that's designed to help our biofield. Right? I'm going to start getting technical because we've been talking about this long enough about what these techniques do and why we do them. So the Qigong is allowing us to express the energy that's stuck, the stagnant energy that's stuck in our lymphatic system that might create blockages. These blockages create disease that can lead to ailments that are life-threatening. Some may not be. Some ailments just may be, a rashy skin disease. Some of it might be, you have acne. Some of them might be, you have stomach issues. There are a lot of things that contribute and attribute to some of the things that we're experiencing. But I'm a holistic healer, which means I am looking at the whole and that pretty much I'm seeking holistic healing. So with my modalities, when I do the cupping massage therapy, I'm working on the energetic level and the physical level. All right. I'm actually working all levels. I'm working the emotional, physical, and spiritual all in one, because I'm doing the scraping, which is cleansing, and disrupting the patterns, right? And then scraping is moving everything up the channel. And, I'm disrupting the disease and the crystallization process. And I'm allowing that energy to move slowly and freely. So let's go ahead and start. And then each sequence is 9 times. I will let you know which sequence and how to do this. We're going to start off with our hands. Our hands is a reset point, and so are our feet. There are a lot of organs that we can stimulate just by clapping our hands, as well as releasing emotions such as fear, anger, sadness. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Moving to our underarms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, take a deep breath in. We're clearing that heart chakra, baby. I told you that I'm the heart alchemist, and when we move energy, we have to move it through the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fun fact. You know that you have a lower blockage. If you potentially have a blockage. If you start getting ailments in your back, your shoulders, things like that, that's just letting you know specifically what's going on. I had one there was one that was a pain in my neck that was creating a blockage in my throat and the top of my thymus right here. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's getting better. I'm not cussing on. It's because my voice is my gift. When I was not speaking up and speaking my truth and going live every day, I'm not clearing that channel. Okay. Ha, 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 ha. They say that singing is really good. I know that I have a beautiful voice in here somewhere that's hiding, but I have to, it's just one of those processes. When it comes, it's going to come. And so if we do that side, yeah, we did. Okay, we're going to move to our elbow creases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, this is our ability to give and receive love. Are you receiving love? Are you able to give love? Because some people can give it, but don't really know how to receive it. The road can go both ways. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about this journey, is that we attract exactly what we need to heal. And that's what we forget. And then we get caught up like, oh, but they did it. And we get in this victim mode. But it's like, no, you're missing the point. The point's not that. It's what did you learn? Oh, look at that. Like all the colors. Ooh. I don't know if y'all can see it on there, but I just saw like changing like a little pink and then green on the screen. I'm like, I don't even have that in here. Okay. I might just be tripping a little bit, y'all. Anywho. Moving forward, let's move the feet. So basically there are restarts in our feet, which is obviously a complete reboot to our system. So we're going to go ahead and stomp our feet 18 times, because that's 9 times a piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Ooh, my feet are tingling. And when your feet are tingling, that just reminded you that I had energy in there that was stagnant. Oh, and hang on. Left eye itching. What message am I getting? Hang on, y'all. I'm good. Just trying to get a. Hang on. Sorry. I was getting a message about what my eye was. I got an itchy eye in my left eye. I was looking it up. I know it's my ability to see left sides of my feminine. Let's look at itchy eye. I just want to look it up. We're gonna look it up. Itchy left And if you ever have an ailment, just look it up what the spiritual meaning is, y'all. We have Google with, I mean, just look it up. It says, oh shit. See, look, this is why. So it says general spiritual interpretation, transition and release. Something believe in itching signifies a need to release something that no longer aligns with your spiritual path, making a way for your destiny. Could be a sign of spiritual growth or awakening of your intuition. The left eye, often associated with emotions and intuition, may be signaling a need to explore your inner world and trust your feelings. Positive omens. Eastern culture like China and India say left eye twitching. That's not twitching. Sometimes itching is considered to be a positive sign of good luck, success, and prosperity. Ooh, it says like receiving basically it talks about release, good things. I mean, ooh, hang on. Hold up. Itching or twitching in the left eye can be related to suppressed emotions or experiences that need to be processed. Need for attention. Some spiritual beliefs interpret eye twitching as a wake-up call indicating areas of your life that need attention or reflection. And that's what we've been talking about. All about Archangel Michael, all about Tobit coming in and, you know, shining a light on all that stuff. So, all right, y'all, we're going to end it for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow on Hump Day. I hope y'all have a great day and y'all continue to feel well and smell well. I'm about to go get my stinky ass in the shower because I just got done with yoga. And yeah, your girl needs to freshen up for today. Much love. Ashe.
You need to hear this if you're a spiritual seeker looking for transformation. Imagine 3 days of cosmic alignment where mind, body, and spirit converge in the divine vortex of Sedona. From August 6th to 9th, join us for the Lionsgate 8/8 Retreat, a journey into the heart of healing and self-empowerment. Led by Sacred Kingdom's own Marcus Crystallite Robbins, alongside shamanic energy practitioners Heather Lynn, Rebecca Jones, and Sam, this retreat offers a unique blend of holistic flow shops, nature exploration, and communal connection. Picture yourself diving into various healing modalities, each session designed to peel back layers and reveal your true self. From sunrise yoga to sunset meditations, every moment is crafted to align your mind, body, and emotions. And it's not just about the workshops. Explore the mystical vortexes of Sedona with guided hikes, and enjoy delicious vegetarian and vegan meals, all while camping under the stars. This is more than a retreat. It's a chance to be part of a conscious community, a space where vulnerability is welcomed and transformation is inevitable. Experience the synergy of the Lionsgate energy with Sedona's powerful vortexes. Feel the magic, embrace the journey, and step into a new level of self-awareness. Don't miss out on this cosmic event. Book your spot now by scanning the QR code or text Marcus Crystallite at 513-238-5580 with any questions. Transform, connect, and unleash your inner lion. Discover the magic of Sedona's Lionsgate 8/8 Retreat. Your journey to self-discovery.